What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. MTG here with another episode. If you're new to the channel, hi there. So I've got two computing devices, the base M4 Mac Mini, 16 gigs of unified memory and 256 gigs of SSD, and then the base M3 MacBook Air, which only comes with 8 gigs of unified memory, at least when I picked it up earlier this year. Now the base M3 MacBook Air comes equipped with 16 gigs of unified memory. So I want to put that out there at the very beginning. I wish it came with 16 gigs as base, but it doesn't. Now I want to start with this. You have to ask yourself the question: do you plan on always being out on the go where the MacBook Air would be a better choice? Or are you okay with having a great and powerful home setup? I mean, if you have a home setup, essentially you have your monitor. I have the 32-inch Samsung M8 4K monitor. Do you really need a MacBook Air? So that's a question you have to ask. Or do you need both? You can also have both, like myself. And yes, I make content. Since I review and talk about tech, I am able to implement both of these products into my daily routine. Now, I'm not the person you want to watch if you're looking to hear strictly about like benchmark numbers or anything like that, or stress tests, speed tests, because on a day-to-day basis, they both perform like a champ. Obviously, M4 is going to perform better long-term. It's going to last longer than the M3, although M3, not saying M3 is not going to last long, but M4 is newer. So it only makes sense that it's going to last longer. But like I said, I can tell you that on a day-to-day basis, both of these computing devices have been able to complete every single task that I've thrown at them. And I've thrown similar, actually the same tasks with both of these computing devices. Now, my daily morning to-do list includes things like replying to my YouTube comments amongst my 3 different YouTube channels. First one here, MTG Productions. Second one is Tesla Volt, where I recently passed 1,000 subscribers. And third is Dose of Pokemon, where at the time of this recording, I'm sitting very close to 500 subscribers. Our goal is to hit 1,000, hopefully by the end of 2024. And I've really niched down, especially in like the past month, on that channel where I want to focus more on the Pokemon TCG card collecting and investing. So if that's something that's interesting, you can probably see maybe right here, like I've got some figurines like a Raging Bolt. It's the Paradox form of Raikou. So like, yeah, I've got some interest in Pokemon, and I've kind of had that pretty much since I was like 4. So more than 20 plus years of interest in the Pokemon world. So yeah, that's my third channel, and replying to YouTube comments on a day-to-day basis is a part of my morning to-do list. Writing and updating my scripts for upcoming videos for my 3 YouTube channels, and then some other back-end work, which includes things like Notion, just making sure my daily, finances are up to date, and I'm spending where I need to for the business and everything like that, and also just like updating my digital products and replying to emails and all that good stuff. So that's what I do on a daily morning to-do list. And then obviously I have things on my iPhone that are separate, posting on X or Twitter and Threads every single day, as well as posting a TikTok every single day too. So I have a morning to-do list for my iPhone as well. Now, when it comes to video editing, my Final Cut Pro workflow, it's not too like advanced, or it doesn't have too many things going on. And the most I will have are 2 to 3 streams of 1080p footage. Now, each machine has been able to tackle my Final Cut Pro work with ease, no issues whatsoever. For scripting and managing my business, I use Notion to keep track of the work I do. And like I said, like I'll have my video ideas, and that's where I'm going to be scripting and putting bullet points in my entire Notion. And I have different templates. I'll be leaving links in the description down below. And not to my surprise, both of them perform like a champ. It's going to tackle it with ease. I'm not picky with how fast one loads a website or how fast a video is exported or rendered or anything like that. So if you ask me which one is faster, I probably won't tell you, because I just really haven't put my focus into it. Just like on a day-to-day basis, they perform fast. I'm not sitting there and timing it. That's just not the type of person I am. But if you do want to see like a stress test, speed test, or whatever it is, let me know in the comments down below, and hopefully I'll try some way to implement that into upcoming videos. Now do keep in mind, one is just a computing device. You're not going to have the peripherals. You're not going to have a key, unless you actually do, but when you pick this up, it's not like you're going to also get the keyboard with it and the mouse and the monitor with. Those are all separate, so you have to keep that in mind. Whereas the MacBook Air, it's literally the portable computing machine. It's got everything you need. It's got the trackpad, it's got the keyboard, it's got the display, and they're all really great. I think it's a great keyboard, great trackpad, as well as a great display. But the thing I like about the MacBook Air is you've got two USB-C ports on the front. You got a headphone jack, which I don't really use, but you got the Ethernet port on the back. You got three not USB, but you got three Thunderbolt 4 ports. So there's more ports here on the Mac Mini rather than just like on here on the MacBook Air. So I wish there was like a SD card slot reader for the Mac Mini, but I think that's on the Mac Studio. But I'm completely content. But you do get more ports with the M4 Mac Mini when compared to the M3 MacBook Air, or just like the M4. The upcoming M4 MacBook Air is probably going to carry the same design. Now, honestly, if you're always bringing your work with you, or you're on the go, or if you're a student where having a laptop would just make it easier to get work done for school, then the MacBook Air is going to be the choice for you. Now, screen size is up to you. I have the 15-inch. I've tried the 13-inch before. I just like having the larger screen real estate for the 15-inch. Maybe for M4 I'll try 13-inch, we'll see, but for now my intentions are to upgrade to the 15-inch. And having a base model for both of these though, they perform good. I do want to add that before I did continue. Now, however, if you are working from home, or you don't bring your work with you on the go, or you're just not that type of person, like you work from home, like you're a work from home type of person, or you're working hybrid, or whatever the case may be, then the Mac Mini may be a better choice, especially if you already have the peripherals. If you don't have the peripherals, you still can find very good keyboards for a decent price, and a monitor and a mouse for a decent price too. I'll be making a video hopefully very soon on the channel talking about my M4 Mac Mini, like work desk setup type of thing. I have my keyboard, Logitech MX Mechanical Mini right here. Absolutely love it. I have the Logitech MX Master 3, not the 3S. 3 takes care of everything I do as my mouse. And then I have my 4K Samsung M8 32-inch smart monitor. Absolutely love it. I've been using it. It's going to be been more than 2.5 years. So almost 3 years, and still performs like a champ. So that may be the better choice if you're like that work from home type of person, or if you just want a casual, like at home setup after you come home from work, or after you come home from school, whatever the case may be. Now, there's also the fact that M4, I didn't mention this, it's a newer chip, which in the long run, it's going to last a little bit longer than the M3 chip. So that's going to include devices like the M3 MacBook Air. Of course, one may argue that the M4 MacBook Air will come out soon, and rumors do indicate it's probably going to come out in the spring. And when it does, I will hopefully make a follow-up video. But all in all, using both of these devices, I'm going to continue to use both of them as a daily and implement them in my workflow. Because here's the thing, when I am at home, I am able to use the Mac Mini, and then when I'm out on the go, I'm using the M3 MacBook Air. And again, you may argue, well, why don't you plug in your M3 MacBook Air instead of just having the Mac Mini and use a monitor just like that, or whatever it is. But like, I'm here to talk about the tech products that come out and review them. And it just, I don't know, it makes it easier. Like, I'll leave this in my bag with me, and that's it. So when I go out, this is with me in my bag. When I come home, I know I already have a separate machine to already get my work done. Sometimes I'll share files between the two. Like if I know I'm not going to be able to work at home, I'll share files to my M3 MacBook Air and then head out on the go. And what happens is when I do go out on like road trips or I go on vacation, I do bring my laptop with me. And even if that doesn't necessarily mean I'm bringing my work with me, at least in my case, I still like to open up YouTube analytics, and I still like to see what, because I'm running a business in the end, so I kind of have to stay up to date on a day-to-day basis. So like if I didn't have a MacBook Air and I just had my Mac Mini, I'm probably not going to bring this with me on vacation or my monitor. Yes, I can technically do it on my phone, but it just makes it so much easier to kind of run the business with a laptop. I think this is essential, especially if you are running like a YouTube type of business. But yes, that's just what I've experienced. They both perform like a champ. Final Cut Pro editing, Adobe Lightroom editing, awesome. I use them both for Canva as well. They both perform great. I can easily recommend both of them. I'll be leaving links in the description down below. Now, if you did enjoy, definitely be sure to Superman that subscribe button. Comment down below, and best of all, share this video because it really does help out the channel out a lot and will help push my content out to more people. We are almost at our goal of 45,000 subscribers. I'm trying to reach that by the end of the year. I hope we can get that and make it happen. I'm posting here as much as I can and sharing with you guys my thoughts, experience about the latest products we have. December hopefully is going to be a jam-packed month with tech videos. I have like 90% of my tech content already planned for the month of December. I'm trying to upload 3 times a week. Again, that may change in the coming months, but as of right now, I am trying to upload 3 times a week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for the support. 42,000 plus subscribers. I definitely would not have imagined this a couple of years ago. If you told me when I was starting this channel in 2014, 10 years ago, you're gonna have 42,000 subscribers. You're gonna be able to review all these latest tech products. I probably wouldn't have believed you, but thank you all, each and every one of you, for subscribing and for supporting the channel. It truly does mean a lot. That's been it for me. If you wanna see any specific videos, let me know in the comments down below. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.